And I want to introduce you to our limited edition Pink Girl Boss Planner. This is for all the girl bosses that actually love all things pink and all things girly. This planner is aligned in the actual box with pink velvet to make sure that you have all the luxury that you need. This planner actually comes with it being gold and embossed, and it also has the corners for any safeguards from children or stabbing yourself. This planner actually starts with all things where it can actually be assigned to you and you can put your name there. It starts with a letter from me to tell you welcome millionaire, so you can get to know what is actually in the planner. The second page, you actually have all things that is included in the planner, so you know exactly what your gems are that are coming. The third page, you see all things that you can actually do within this planner, but also how you can take this planner and actually maximize it and take your brand to the next level. As we continue, we have your brand. Your brand is super important for you to be able to map out so that you can create your brand name. We give you all the places that you should look for your brand to make sure that you have the maximum exposure for your brand. The next page, we go into your brand identity. What color should you use? What fonts should you use? And how you should actually set up your Instagram pages. Your brand identity is super important to the production of your brand. As you continue, we go into our target audience. Your target audience is super important for all things finding your marketing, so you can be able to find who exactly you need to target when you're doing your brand. The product page. This explains the pros and cons of manufacturing overseas and also the manufacturing in the US. As we continue, this is the packaging. We talk about all things packaging so that you can have everything that you need to have perfect packaging, just like our planner. Then we give you our vendors and everything that you need to be able to get that perfect packaging. After that, we have the products. You need to actually start planning out your products so that you can get the right prices and compare and contrast between vendors. Then we go into the business, so you can make sure that your business is starting profitable and you know exactly what your cost of goods is. This is where we plan out all of our profits to make sure all of our products have the maximum amount of money. Then we have the business checklist. This is my checklist for everything that you need to do before you launch your brand or launch any campaign. This is imperative for you to do so that you don't miss anything. Then you have your services, of all the services that you include, so you can map out your prices if you're a service-based brand. Then we dive into social media, because our social media and Instagram is super important to the production of our brand. We plan out our goals and make sure that we are achieving everything that we actually need. We also have our 30-day Instagram content where I give you suggestions on types of content that you can actually do. And on the next page, we have our Instagram holidays and our hashtag planners so that you can be able to use all the hashtags that you need to use for that day. This page actually helps you be able to keep up with your passwords so you can make sure you never lose a password again. This is your social media faves page, and this page allows you to be able to keep up with all the pages that you actually like and your favorite hashtags. Your next page is for your dream team. Who exactly do you want to work with in the future? What stylists, photographers, content directors do you see your brand growing with? And this is where you can cut out pictures and use it as a vision board. This page is for your months. This planner is a 6-month dateless planner, so you will get these pages that are actually after this for 6 times because it's 6 months. Okay, guys? So this is actually our planner page where you can plan out your full month, and it's dateless, so you can use it at any time of the year. The next page is for our monthly goals, where you can make your goals and actually make these dreams come true. And with that, we do our $1 million plan. You know your $1 million plan is so important because you have to know how much money you want to make and how we're actually going to get there. The next page is our ad strategy. How are we going to strategize these ads that we're going to run on Instagram and Facebook to maximize our exposure in our brand? This page is for our campaign budget. How exactly are you going to make sure that you are staying on budget and that you are maximizing the profit inside of your company? This page is our content day planning. Content days are super important because we have to make sure that we are always producing fresh new content, even if it's DIY or a professional photo shoot with photographer and videographer. The next page is our email funnels page. Email funnels are imperative to your email marketing campaigns, so this is where you can actually plan out your monthly funnels to make sure they are optimized properly. And then I didn't leave you hanging. I gave you 2 pages to be able to identify your next 8 emails for this month. The next page is probably one of my favorites. I tell you guys all the time that you have to show up on Instagram at least 3 times a day, whether if it's in your feed, in your Insta story, or anywhere, right? Well, this is where you're actually able to plan it out. You write it out across these grids, and these are your dates. In the addition to the upgrade, we actually added these dates so you can be able to see exactly what you need to do. We gave you enough dates so you have if the month is 28 or 31 days. And we also give you a section for Insta stories and other content. This page is for all things campaign release so that you can actually be able to plan out your campaign. And then here we actually upgraded our schedule so you can have the capabilities to plan out your day hour by hour so you as the entrepreneur can maximize your day. It goes from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. because after 10 p.m. you should be asleep. So then you have all of these and you have one for every day of the week for the next 6 months. And this is your $1 Million Planner. I love this planner so much because it has so much information in it, and I know it's going to help you take your brand to the next level. This planner is so much for you if you are a girl boss. So which one do you want? The pink one or the black one?